From mass pardons to billionaire buds, controversial executive orders to failed presidential kisses. For the second time, Donald Trump has been sworn in as President of the United States, completing an extraordinary political comeback and immediately making some seismic changes.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
Congratulations, Mr. Trump.
Donald Trump kept his hand clear of the Bible as he took the oath of office and officially became the 47th President of the United States.
I'm unbelievably happy. That's why I'm here today.
I feel energetic. I'm so excited. I'm so happy for this.
I return to the presidency confident and optimistic that we are at the start of a thrilling new era of national success.
His second inaugural speech kicked off an unusual day with misbehaving presidents.
Are you going to behave or not?
Fashion-forward protective headgear.
Can we see another photo? People weren't sure if she was there for the inauguration or to kill Indiana Jones.
And first buddy Elon Musk giving a salute that many did not see coming. A sea of red hats greeted the new prez at the Capital One Arena.
We won, but now the work begins.
But not everyone was captivated by Donald's oration.
Did you know that Biden, while I was making my speech, pardoned his whole family?
It's true. In the final hours of his administration, Donald Trump's seat warmer, Joe Biden, issued a range of preemptive pardons for retired General Mark Milley, former Chief Medical Advisor Anthony Fauci, and members of the January 6 committee, as well as blanket pardons for Biden's family. A statement on the White House website this morning read,
"My family has been subjected to unrelenting attacks and threats, motivated solely by a desire to hurt me. Unfortunately, I have no reason to believe these attacks will end."
Then after Trump took office, the page looked a little different.
404, page not found.
Go home.
I was speaking. I didn't know he did it.
Trump wasted no time on his first day, not even leaving the arena before signing his first executive orders.
Decision of 78 Biden-era executive orders, a freeze on all federal hiring, withdrawing from the Paris Climate Treaty.
After disposing of the pens in a responsible manner, Trump then headed to the White House to take care of the rest.
Did you sign the TikTok order?
Yeah.
Yes, TikTok will be accessible to all Americans, including the January 6 rioters, 1,500 of whom received a mass pardon.
Well, I will say this. They've been in jail for a long time already.
There was also the declaration of a national emergency at the Mexican border, a recommendation drug cartels be labelled terrorist organisations, the end of birthright citizenship, renaming the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. Even Trump struggled to keep track of them.
What is this one?
Withdrawing from the World Health Organization, sir.
Ooh, that's a big one.
It certainly was. America and the world now waiting to see just how many other big ones will be coming over the next 4 years.
Strap yourselves in. Adolfo Franco is a spokesperson for the Trump campaign. He joins us now. Huge day for your team. What was the mood like there in Washington, D.C.?
Oh, it's one of great celebration here in Washington, D.C., and frankly throughout the country. It's just been a magnificent day with a very, very high level of energy that I haven't seen in many, many years. Right now, President Trump is enjoying 60% approval rating from the American people. To give context to that, when Ronald Reagan won re-election in 1984, he had a 64% approval rating and carried 49 of our 50 states. So if the election were to be held today, Donald Trump would have won even a larger electoral landslide and, of course, even a more expanded popular vote. So that's an indication of the mood in the country. Very upbeat, very optimistic.
Are you expecting a different President Trump from the 2017 Trump?
I actually am. And this is chapter 2. And the reason I say this, it's still the same Donald Trump, but why I expect it to be different is the following. He has 4 years under his belt. Donald Trump is still an outsider, but now he's an outsider who's had experience in Washington and knows, as he has said himself, where he made mistakes and where he, in 2017, relied on many, many political figures in Washington, D.C., who he really did not know. So he knows the players. Almost all of the nominees that he has now announced for the cabinet positions are people he either knows well, or has gotten to know over the last few years, or have been loyalists from the beginning. So there's going to be a contrast. So I think it will be a different Trump in that regard. We will have a 2.0, as we say in the United States.
Something we did see today were executive orders, lots of them. The range is staggering. There's no way I could rehearse them all, but, America out of the Paris Climate Treaty, America out of the World Health Organization, January 6 rioters pardoned, which is a slightly different thing, but the pardoning as well. Just how different is America about to look in a hurry?
Well, I think it's going to look very different in a hurry for a couple of reasons. First of all, the degree of energy and determination as evidenced by these executive orders. All presidents, by the way, issue executive orders the first day they come into office or they're sworn in. So that's not unusual. But I think the mood, the changes will be very quick, particularly with things that the president can do now that he has, through 2 of the executive orders, declared national emergencies. National emergencies are rarely invoked by a president, and they give him broad and unusual power. One has to do with the border, which of course was a pillar of his campaign. That means President Trump, for the first time, can and will deploy federal troops to the border. We've not done that in the past. Also, he declared a national emergency with respect to energy production. He has said during his speech, even drill, we're going to drill, as he says, drill, baby, drill. Just on those 2 matters, which were central to his campaign, we're going to see massive change in the country.
Adolfo, President Trump has talked about making Canada and Greenland part of the United States. Now, I need to know, is there a timeline to take Australia as well? Just kind of for planning purposes, I've got a lot coming up this year. Do I need to learn the lyrics to Star Spangled Banner? Tell me now, please.
It's more like YMCA.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
We would love to have Australia join the United States, but it's too far away.
Well, we're not as polite as Canadians, but I tell you what, we've got better beaches than Greenland.
Oh, yeah.
Adolfo, thanks for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
We're safe.